Good morning, guys. I'm Khazmir Yuzon, and today I'm gonna execute or gonna do a code about calculate commission for sales team. So the description says that for every sales up to 10,000, the commission is 5%. Then for sales between 1,000 and $1 to 20,000 should have a 10% commission. Then for sales over 20,000 or above 20,000 should have a 15,000 commission. So the sample output is this. So entered sales employee to yung total sales is 12,000. So 12,000 is above 10,000. So 10%. So it's right. 10% of 12,000 is 1,200. So let's do the coding. So first, import system, then module 1. So next is submain, then dim num employees as integer. So in this line we declare num employees, and this variable will store a number of sales for the employees. Then dim total commission as decimal, then is equals 0, so the starting point is 0, so total commission as a decimal. Then console write line the number of sales commission. So in this line it will print the prompt of one, how many number of sales employee, then num employees equals integer that parse console that with line. So in this line it reads the user's info from the console, then it convert it to integer and it stores it to the num employees variable. This then for a I as integer to 1 to the 1 to num employees. So in this line it starts with a loop that iterates from starting point 1 of the sales employees. So next is dim sales amount as decimal. So it will declare that sales amount as a decimal format. Dim commission as decimal, so same function. Then console that write console that this dollar sign, it will print the data of the money format. Enter the total sales per employee. So in this line, it will show us a prompt to enter as the total sales for employee. Then sales amount equals decimal dot parse dot console red line. So this line reads the user's input from the console and converts it to decimal and store it in the sales amount variable. This, and let's continue. Space. So we have now our if statement. So if sales amount is less than or equal 1000, then it will do the condition commission is equal to sales amount multiply by 0.5. So this line calculates the commission for the employee based on their sales amount. If the sale is less than or equals 1000, then the commission is 5%. So let's continue. Then if not, then it will do the if is sales amount less than or equal then in this code block it will calculate for the entered amount which is greater than 10,000. So next is else the commission amount sales is times by 0.5. So the use of this is if the entered amount is more than 20,000, then the commission sales amount is equals to the sales amount entered then multiplied by 0.15, which is 15% of the sales amount. Then and if these lines in the if statement, then console that write line employee so in this line console that write line employee commission. So this line adds the commission for the current employee to the total commissions variable. Then next total commission variable. So this is the total commission variable plus equal. Next this line ends the for loop. Then console that write line the total paid out total commission. Then next in the sub, then end main end of in module 1. Then let's try to run it. So for example, we have two employees. Then the first employees have 12,000 sales. So as you can see, 12,000 is more than 10,000. So the commission is 10%, which is 1,225,000. Then the commission is 3,700. So and the total commission paid out is 4,950, which is the sum of these two. So let's try to explain it line by line. So let's start in for SI integers 1 to employees. Then let's start to this console that right line the number of the of sales employees. So in this line, it will prompt the user to input the number of the desired employees, or you want how many employees. So next is num employees equals integer parse console dot read line. So this lines it reads the user's input, then it will convert it into an integer and stores it to the sales I num employees variable. This then this is our for loop. So for I as integer is equals to 1, so the starting point is 1 to num employees. So this line starts a loop that iterates from 1 to the number of sales employees. Then we have this our declaration, sales amount as a decimal and commission as a decimal. Then console dot write enter the total sales for employees, so the total sales for each employees. Then sales amount is equal to decimal parts dot read line. So in this line, it reads the user's input from the console and converts it to decimal and store it to the sales amount variable. This our conditional statement. So if the sales amount is less than or equal 10,000, then it will do the commission is equals to sales amount multiplied by 0.045, which is the 5%. So what we inputted here is 12,000. So this 12,000 is equals or less than or equal 10,000. So not. So else if so if sales amount less than or equal 20,000, so it's true. So then it will do the condition, this commission is equal to amount times 0.1, which is 10%. So 10% of 12,000 is 120. Then and if then next is it will prompt again the employees, but the second employee. So our second employee is the total sales is 25,000. So let's go to our if statement. So if 25,000 is less than or equal 100, so not. So else if sales amount is equal is less than or equal 20,000, so not. So therefore the sales amount is multiplied by 0.15, which is the 15%, which the 15% of the 25,000 is 3,500. Then the total commission, so consolidate right line employee commission, this it will show the total commission of all employees. So employee 1 total commission is 1,200, employee 2 total commission is 3,750. So 1,200 equals I plus 3,750 is equals to 4,950. So let's input another prompt. So let's say we have 3 employees and the total for the employee is 20,000. Then the second employee is 10,000. Then the third employee is 15,000. So as you can see, 20,000 is equal to this. So we have a 10% commission. Then 10,000 is 1,000 rather. 1,000? Oh, 1,000. So 1,000 is 5%. So the 5% of 1,000 is 50. Then employee 3, 15,000. So 15,000 is 10% commission. So the 10% of 15,000 is 1,500. So 2,000 plus 50 plus 1,500 is equals to 3,550. And that's all. Thank you.